I just want to warn you ahead of time. But when Ben asked me to do this, I couldn't say no, so of course I would do it. I'd do anything I'm asked to do, but you do have to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, and this company has totally gotten me way out. But anyway, I just want to warn you, this is not something I'm comfortable or have done very often, but I'm going to do my best, okay? When I first joined Skinny Body Care, it was April 2011, and I had seen a good friend of mine from high school that I'd reconnected with on Facebook. She kept posting this link for this weight loss product, and I probably saw it 7 or 8 times, and one night I just said, you know what, I can lose some weight, so I'll just order it. And at the time, I didn't even realize I had signed up as a distributor. I just ordered the product, and I got it, and I took it, and in the first month, I lost like 12 pounds. And I kept getting these emails, so I'm like, wow, this stuff really works. So I started reading the emails, and I got into the official Skinny Dream Team group and just really started plugging away and learning as much as I could learn about the industry, about the product, about the business, and about the people. And I had, just sort of following all the leaders and watching what they were doing, and it was like a big family. The very first event we had was in New Jersey in September of 2011. And I was really new in the company, and I was 8 hours away, but I thought, I gotta go. Just something told me I have to get there. So I drove. I didn't have money to go. I used my credit card, but I got there. And after that event, and after meeting those people and seeing, what this industry and this kind of company was all about, I was hooked. I was like, this is where I want to be. These are just amazing people, and that was it. And I just started really getting plugged in. I got on every call, every webinar. I still do that. I mean, I stress that to everybody because it really gives you more of a belief in not only the industry, but the company, the people. And I still learn things every time I get on a call in 3 years. But Ben and I had talked about what he wanted me to talk about, and then I saw what my topic was, and I was like, what is that? How to have an unfair advantage. And I had to actually Google it and research what he meant by that, because everybody, I would tell people, and they're like, what do you mean, what is that? So I'm going to kind of define that at first. And what having an unfair advantage really means is that you have a skill or an asset that nobody else has. It's sort of your competitive edge. It's just being you, but using the best of you that you have to make yourself stand out more than others. And there's 7 or 8 different types of the unfair advantage. And so I'm going to go through those a little bit. The first one is your Rolodex, which is people that you know that no one else knows. And it's not just the people that you know, it's the people that they know. So you want to talk to everyone that you know. I mean, you need to talk about this business everywhere you go, everywhere you meet people. And I'm not a very outgoing person, but I get excited about this product because I have family members, I have friends, I have people I've met here, people that's really changed their life. Health-wise, losing weight, feeling better about themselves. And there's somebody, even if people don't want to lose weight, or they know somebody that does. So you have to make sure that you go through your list of people, your warm market, people that you know. The second unfair advantage is your experience, whether it's good or bad, your life experiences, because people can relate to you. People relate to people. So if you've been through things that someone else has been through, they really kind of connect with you. The third one is your story. Everyone has a story. And stories are like incredible marketing tools. Your story is that you want to tell your story over and over and over again. And sometimes you're going to add to that when things change, but people relate to people, again, so that it makes connections with people when you tell your story. The third one is your hustle, how much work you're willing to put into it. When I first started in this company, I didn't know anything about network marketing, but once I started realizing what this was all about, I told myself, I'm going to give myself 3 to 5 years. I don't expect to get rich overnight. I know it's going to take time. I've never done this. I have to learn a lot. So you have to work on your business every day. Even if it's, an hour here, an hour there, that you do something every day. How much you put into it and how consistent you are with it is going to set you apart from other people. And most people are going to tell you that they'll do something, but they don't. So you want to be the one that stands out. You're going to do what you say you're going to do. Like me being up here speaking and jumping out of a plane tomorrow, which is something I've never done. I said I would do it, so I'm going to do it. You got to take daily action. Even if you don't think people are watching you, like especially on Facebook. I've been posting on Facebook for over 3 years now, and I have people now messaging me that have been watching me for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and oh, I'm ready now. I've been watching you post this. They want to get a belief that you're a real person, first of all, and you have to build that trust. And you have to be somebody they can believe and trust, and they are watching. I have people that have never commented, never even liked my stuff, and they're still coming back, a year or two later, telling me they've been watching me that long, and I didn't know it. They'll tell me stories of, how my motivation has helped them with problems they've had in their life, and I didn't even realize it. You don't realize whose lives you're touching. So consistency is really, really important. Because people are going to come to your page like it's a newspaper. They want to read it every day. They want to see what you're posted. And you have to, every day, do income-producing activities, meaning something, just getting your information out there, handing out flyers. When I go to the store, I always have business cards or flyers or something with me. My car is like a driving advertisement. Everybody knows what I do from my car. And following up is a huge thing, especially not only with your prospects, people you've talked to before you want to follow up with, but your customers. Because the more you follow up with them and the more they know that they're getting support from you and you really, really care, they're going to try harder. They want to lose the weight. They want to get healthier, but some people have nobody at home on their side. And you're the only person that, they can really tell their story to and what's going on. So you really have to follow up. And they're going to become your best distributors. My best distributors started off as customers just to try the product, or even they signed up as a distributor, but they wanted to take the product first. And once they have that belief in that product, they're going to be your best distributors. They're going to take off because they know it works and they want to share it with everybody. The next unfair advantage is your personality and how you connect with other people. Nobody's got the same personality as you, so you need to use that to your advantage. Because people are really going to relate to you. There's over 7 billion people in the world, but there's only one of you. So you want to be unique, but you want to be yourself. For sure. Always be real, always be honest, and don't be negative. We all have negative things in our life. I have things that I'm not going to get into right now, but everybody's got negativity in their life. But you can't project that. You have to be the person that people want to look up to. And as far as Facebook, we do a lot of copying and pasting in this company, which is great. We've always copied and borrowed from each other, but you don't want to be a copy and paste robot. You have to put your personality into it. You have to do something that makes you different than everyone, even if you're posting the same thing. You've got to kind of get your personality in there. Have your unique style. You're going to have a unique audience that likes you and they want to watch you and follow you. The next unfair advantage is your ability to listen, build, measure, and learn. To me, that means you really need to do your homework. You need to be on the calls. You need to be on the webinars. Skinny Body Care has so many people in it that give freely of their time. Yuri, James, Pam, everybody that does these calls and webinars and hangouts, and they share with everyone in the company. So if you're not on them, you're just missing a whole lot. They're free tools that you don't even have to explain things to people. You send them to the webinar, you get them on a call, and you get on there too. And spend some time educating yourself about the industry, the product, and the business. You want to really, and never stop learning. I learn something new every single day. I crave learning something new. I stalk people. There's so many, especially some of the newer people in the company. that have so much talent and they're so smart. And you don't have to bug them or, inbox them and ask them, so just start following them, stalk them on Facebook, watch what they're doing. And you'll be amazed what I'm just blown away sometimes by some of the things I learn. It's crazy. We have some great, great, great people in this company. And new ones coming every day. You want to get plugged in, you want to make sure your team is plugged in. And as far as Facebook goes, you have to adapt to changes, because it's going to change. Things are changing on Facebook all the time. I mean, sometimes I want to throw my computer across the room. What's Facebook doing now? But you have to learn to adapt to it and kind of tweak it and find a new way around their changes. And you can, and it's still working great. It's just working with what they have, because it's changing all the time. You constantly want to be growing, perfecting your skills, and then you want to reevaluate where you're at, what you need to do to improve, and then teach that to your team. The next unfair advantage is your specialization, who you serve and your ability to do so. And that is, your weight loss support groups. You want to really connect with people in there. You want to make it a unique group. You don't want to make them all the same, like everybody has these weight loss groups. You really want to care for people and let them know that you are sincere and you really do care about helping them. People, like I said, there's people that have nobody on their corner. They come to Facebook for motivation and inspiration, and you might be the only person that's making their day. They may be living a life of hell at home. You don't know. I mean, you just don't know whose life you're touching. So you really want to be sincere and be truly caring about other people. When I first started Skinny Body Care, I thought, paying that extra $10, that's a no-brainer. Why would anybody just want to buy the product? Pay the extra $10, you can make money too. But when I really started focusing on the product and the customers and just helping them, being in their corner for them, my business really took off. When I stopped focusing on the money and, why won't you join me and all this, and I just focused on helping people, it's amazing. And my customers are really my best distributors. You want to provide value, the healthy recipes, exercise tips, inspiration. You want to stand out, be different. You want to be the kind of person that you would want someone to be for you. Well, like Zig Ziglar says, if you help enough people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. And that's so true. And you don't even realize it. You just go on about your day helping people, and your life is going to change so much. Kindness is contagious, so you want to be kind all the time. You don't ever want to be negative to people. Stay away from gossip, rumors, negative talk and thoughts. You always want to project yourself in a positive way, even if you're having a bad day. You don't ever want to put that on Facebook. Be someone that you would want to follow. You want to be the best you that you can be. The next unfair advantage is your attitude. Your attitude is going to determine how well you're going to do. It's going to determine your altitude. We all have negative things, like I said, but you have to be a positive person and have a good attitude all the time. People are looking up to you. And your determination. When I first joined this, like I said, I knew that this was not going to happen overnight. It took me 2 years to hit diamond. I was very slow in the beginning, but I was consistent. And over time, it built up, and now I've got an awesome team. But it didn't happen for me overnight. It took a while. And every day, I've not missed a day, working my business. Even when I'm on vacation, the computer's with me, I'm checking in. I'm not working all day, but I'm always checking in. And I'm the kind of person, if I have a message or an email, I got to answer it. I don't want to let them sit and wait more than half a day. Because I think about me. If I have a question, I don't want to wait 3 days for an answer. And that's the way I want to be with my people. You have to have a belief that you can do this. And just being here around these people and, hearing different stories, that first event I went to just changed my whole belief. It was like I was hooked after that. You just start believing that you can be just like, I mean, the people that were diamonds when I first joined, I would watch them and think, they're awesome, but they're not really that much different than me. You know, if they can do it, I can do it. And you just have to have that determination and belief in yourself and a never give up attitude. I tell my new distributors, you need to look at this as a 3 to 5 year plan. Absolutely. You know, don't join if you're going to give it 2 weeks and give up. You know, this is a 3 to 5 year plan, and what else can you do in 3 to 5 years and be able to retire? I mean, nothing. Yeah. You're going to work anyway.
Amen.
I worked full-time the first year and a half that I was in this business. I had a full-time job, I had 3 kids, I was very busy. But I made time every single day to work my business. I got up early, I got like 4 hours of sleep for the first year at night. But to me it was worth it because I knew the potential and I knew I had to put the work in. I mean, that's just what it's all about. But I love what I do. I don't feel like it's a burden. I get up every morning and I can't wait to talk to people, you know, find out what's going on. I just can't wait to do what I do. I love what I do. You want to do what you said you were going to do when you first joined, even if you don't feel like it. You have to keep doing it. You have to keep going and be positive. And the biggest thing for me, I have changed so much since I started this company. A year ago, I would have never even said yes to get up here. I would have been hiding in the back. No way. Was I going to get up in front of the room? But you have to get out of your comfort zone. You just have to. The more you do things you think you can't do, the more you're going to be able to do. And every fear that you accomplish, you're going to feel so much more powerful and motivated. And that's, you know, I don't have a whole lot to say. I know Ben said 30 minutes. I told him I couldn't talk for 30 minutes. But my big thing to say is, you know, just get in, plug in, and I mean, you have to plug in. Those of you that don't get on these calls and webinars, you're missing so much. You need to get in on everything that's available. Even if you don't have time, you have to make time. I didn't have a lot of time, but I made time because I knew I had to. I had to invest in myself, and it's paid off. So plug in, get out of your comfort zone, and stay focused. You know, stay away from negative talk, drama. I avoid drama like the plague. If there's drama, I'm in another room. I can't. I just don't want to be around that at all, and it's really helped me stay focused. So everybody can do it. It's just a matter of believing in yourself and, you know, really making that commitment and telling yourself it's a 3 to 5 year plan. It's not going to happen. Yeah, it might happen. Some people move faster, but some people don't. I had no experience. I had to learn everything from scratch. So if it takes you 3 to 5 years, you are going to be so thankful that you put that time in. That's all I have to say.